Hello, Saints Nation, and welcome back here from game number 2 between your St. Clair Saints and Carleton University here for our NECC season opener. It's going to be game number 2 of our best of 3 up on bind, as we do have the agent select here between both teams. It's going to be St. Clair starting on the right side being the attackers, and you have Carleton on the left being the defenders. I'm here alongside Daniel or Jobin. Jobin, how you feeling about this one?
I'll be honest, I'm a little bit concerned after what I just saw, but I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, hey, that's good, that's good. We'll see what the Saints can do. You know, obviously, we're probably still going to have Carleton as our favorites here in this matchup. However, we are going to look for some more highlight plays from St. Clair, some more teamwork. Even if they don't come through with a series win or a game win, just some plays that, like, you know are going to benefit them in the future.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, right? Just some sort of base foundation and some sort of confidence for yourself going into these next games in the NECC season. So we'll see what happens. But regardless, starting things off here, well, not really starting things off, carrying things on
Rolling
here.
into it.
Yeah, exactly. We are going to be going into bind, so it is going to be nice to have a little bit of a change of pace here for St. Clair. You have the TPs that you can go quickly from A to B sites, hold different pace. You have a lot more of these longer range angles and a lot more, just a different setup here for St. Clair. So we'll see what happens here in this one. But what are you looking for St. Clair to try to turn things around?
Win more than one round.
Yeah.
More specifically, though, play more as a team, because there's way too many times they just let Carleton, and it was literally like the first 5 rounds, they just let them walk onto site and plant. Even if you don't, if they don't pick a lot of you and it's a 5v5, you can't just let them get free plant every single round. Like, it's just, you're not going to win like that. No team has ever won like that, just letting teams walk all over them on site with no contest.
Yeah, so you're going to need basically what we're saying is you need to contest early on, even if that player does fall, just getting that intel, getting some damage down, and just at least slowing down this bomb plant and just contesting that site a little bit is exactly what we're looking for St. Clair in this one. But regardless, with that being said, let's see how St. Clair does on the attacking side of things to start us off. They started on the defense last time around. We didn't see a whole lot of their attack, so now we actually do get to see some of that come through here right now. Wombat looking to challenge Danny out in showers, but regardless, Blossom's already in U-Haul, and he's already around the Viper. Right click to the head. Oh my goodness, Blossom. What a start to this game, too.
Yeah, massive blast pack across the site. St. Clair playing no games and taking no prisoners. Blossom picking up another one. Headshot on Danny. This looks like an entirely new St. Clair just off the rip. Blossom, great entry frag and great work on the Ray so far. Moves will trade out Casper. St. Clair still with the advantage here, and bomb down. Wombat will pick one up. St. Clair looking really, really strong here on site to start here. Wombat, down to 10 HP, but will escape with his life, which is huge. Now he can still play distraction, he can still mess around, and he can still draw Carleton's eyes away from the bomb, which is where they need to be looking right now.
This is a great start from St. Clair, definitely better from what we saw previously. Moves, though, will come in and find Blossom. The post plants are still there for St. Clair to try to clean this one up, and honestly, Carleton's just going hunting, trying to find these Saints right now. Wombat, they know somebody's in showers. They're trying to get the wallbang, gonna just miss him. He TP's out. Vcan will find moves. Vcan cleaning up Meavlorf, and that is going to be your St. Clair Saints finding round number 1 here in this game. Exactly the start they were looking for to turn things around.
Yeah, get in their face, change your angles, change your abilities. Just that's a much more aggressive style from St. Clair, and I love it. You don't want to... Carleton just basically stomped all over. You come out and you counterpunch them and you hit him back and you say, listen, it's not going to go like that again. We have a different strategy this time. We're going to get Vcan and Blossom running in there, guns blazing, and we're going to try to get a few picks, and we're going to control this site this time.
This time it is Spectres all across the board here for your St. Clair Saints. You got full armor on a few of those guys as well. Vcan probably heavily investing into some more util, as well as Hybrid. Actually, that's something I didn't get to talk about. Hybrid going to be coming into this game here. I believe it is rather than Vcan. I'm not 100%, or it's either than Lupo.
There is a swap.
Either way, there is a swap coming through, and it is going to be Hybrid coming in on the Astra in this game. So we'll see if that does make any sort of a difference, but it is going to be Blossom here coming through, helping out with that Hybrid plant. Meavlorf firing through some nice pistol shots, but St. Clair still looking to hold down the site and getting their post plants.
Yeah, once again, great start by St. Clair. Once again, Blossom getting that entry with the Rays. It looks like he's catching Carleton off guard, and you can catch them off guard and take one out, especially taking out a Viper. Taking out a Viper when they have to play retake is massive, because that just takes out your entire... You can't have the walls up, you can't put mollies down. And with Soba, they really don't... I mean, they still have the Astra, but you lost a lot of your potential site retake when that Viper went down.
Exactly. I think we do have the Sky coming through, way through defender spawn, ready to flank from Carleton. So I'm not exactly sure what the play call is. I think Carleton's actually playing for exit frags. Okay, so Carleton is just looking for all these St. Clair players running out of the site. Exactly what we see Rip doing here right now, but it's Vcan able to line him up and shutting him down. That's another one there. Meavlorf will go down from the bomb. Everybody from Carleton will be taken down. St. Clair with the flawless round.
That's exactly what you want if you're St. Clair. come back with the flawless. Confidence is high. VCan and Blossom look to be like completely different players this game, straight up. Like I say, I don't know if it was the agent change maybe, because Blossom on this race so far, he has caused havoc for Carleton in the early game. And when you get shaken in the early game, it's really hard to recover and be like, all right, where do we have utility? What do we need to do here? They just immediately go, oh crap, St. Clair is here. Now we have to play on the fly.
Yeah, so it is Lupo and Hybrid who are switching here in this one. So no more Jet from Lupo, and VK going to be off the Astro and Hybrid on it. So those are some of the swaps you do see coming into this one. But regardless, it is going to be the Spectres of St. Clair against the Vandals here from the opposing side. That's a great start from Blossom. He's been getting so aggressive early on with these raised blast packs, and it's really going to help out. Riv will be there for a trade, but it does put us into a decent 4-on-4 here now, with St. Clair having some early intel, taking down one of these B defenders early on, and now trying to work around that.
Yeah, great play by Blossom. Unfortunately, not able to escape through Hookah. Only had a little bit of HP, so that wallbang able to take him out. But once again, just cause Carleton some havoc and make them play a little differently. If St. Clair can play some guerrilla-style run-and-gun 4v4, honestly, it might favor them at this point. Riv, once again, knows exactly where he's aiming. Headshots Wombat into Hookah, and Carleton now with a huge advantage over St. Clair.
It is so hard to get wallbang headshots like Riv just did there, so very good play, and he's going to do it with a couple more. He's on a 4K. Can he find the ace? No. Hybrid will shut him down with that Spectre play. 1-on-3 for Hybrid here now. They know he's in B long. They know he's stuck. He is going to send his pistol through the TP. That is so smart, but it's not going to trick these strong players from Carleton, as they know he's still over here. It's going to be Moobs actually setting through some good intel, knowing that he's still here now as well. Hybrid just fighting for his life kind of over here towards Garden right now, and honestly, he's just going to try to find a pick or two, maybe try to find this round win. It's going to be very difficult to do so, though.
Yeah, honestly, if I'm him, I might think about the save at this point. You hate to pack it in this early, but he did a really good job of getting on the other side of that Sky Flash and able to pick her up to stop the ace. But at this point, man, just take it and run. Don't worry about this, because now, see, for what reason have you just given up that rifle? I don't really see it. Like, you had 5 seconds. You couldn't even have planted the bomb. So what was the point?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. But regardless, St. Clair at least doing a little bit better so far than they did in the last one. Already having 2 rounds on their belt. They will drop their first one there to the side of Carleton. However, they do have money now for rifles. That previous round, they were on their Spectre buy with their full armor, full util. This time, same thing, but with rifles. Could be looking a little bit better for St. Clair. We'll see here in a moment, though. They're going to carry on with another attack, and it does look like a split push. 2 players maybe towards A, 3 on B, or that's actually going to be another player going over towards that B side. So 4 on B, 1 on A. Let's see how it works out.
Yeah, St. Clair going to look to try to defend it. I say we have a lot of engage coming through mid. Moves ready for it, but Blossom get the trade out. Riv also will trade out Blossom. So St. Clair, unfortunately, on the losing end of that trade, only going to have 3 going in to try to get something with the bomb now.
Yeah, it's going to be a 4-on-3 player advantage in hands of Carleton. St. Clair just trying to get an answer back and tries to find some sort of an opening pick. You do have VCan, kind of that A lurk, but not really as much of a lurk anymore, as you do have the chamber over here pushing into showers. Bomb is going to be way back over towards that hallway to make it back over towards this A main, and it's going to be Astra looking to meet the Viper there and potentially make their way into this A site here. Now they have the orbs, they have the one-way set up. Can they find their entries?
Yeah, if St. Clair were to put their foot on the gas here, they might be able to get into A site and take it. They would have the numbers advantage, but not so sure if they're fully ready to commit with all the utility going out and just not wanting to get picked and lose your numbers, especially on somewhat of a hasty decision. You want to make sure you got all your ducks in a row. Close shot right there in showers as well. VCan gonna try to look for one over there, unable to find anything. Saints just kind of jogging for position on the site here. Both teams pretty much stacked on A. Sky and Ash are still rotating over. Saints could try to get a push here. Danny did pick up Wombat though. 4-2 for St. Clair. This
not
is
a bad idea to save.
No, not a bad idea, boys. Maybe we sit. There goes VCan, and it looks like Hybrid will take one out at least, so he won't go down without nothing. But Hybrid, look, 3v1 here. You got to save.
Yeah, I mean...
Have to.
Yeah, I'm not going to keep crying wolf here for it, but regardless, it is going to be Hybrid looking to see what he can do, at least maybe able to find a pick or two. It's so many birds coming out here to get these stuns off onto Hybrid. They know exactly where he is located, and they are just carrying on with it. He is going to hit the TP, though, just trying to maybe keep his life in here, and wow. Wow,
a save?
A save. Yeah, oh my goodness, he's going to find a kill, too, so hey, even better.
Hey. Hey, listen, if you can bait them, Carleton, if you want to run away, Carleton might get aggressive, and you might be able to catch 1 or 2 of those every here and again.
Exactly. I think that's one thing, that the point you just made right there is a really big thing to think of, because Carleton has the confidence right now. They have the ego right now on St. Clair, to the point where if St. Clair is trying to save, you're going to have players swarm towards you rather than you having to try to find these exit frags. So regardless, St. Clair will drop another one, but at least able to save a rifle and get a frag on the board. And now you do see saving some money going into for this next round. It's going to be 4 sheriffs, a little bit of light armor, a little bit of util here as well, just trying to conserve some of that economy from St. Clair to get a buy going into the next one. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, full buy coming from Carleton, so they're definitely going to look to make a lot of aggressive plays and try to push the Saints back. Showstopper coming in from Blossom. Will he find anything with it? He will indeed. Rupski goes down. That's a huge pickup early on the Viper. Hybrid will get traded out. Saints still have decent position here. Could do something with it.
Ooh.
Blossom with a nice sheriff shot on Danny. Paint shells going out, looking to pick up Astra. Unfortunately, that Skyblind too much. Meme with the easy kill. Vcan trading out Meme though. St. Clair still has a really good shot here.
And a player advantage, right? I mean, that Viper pick, that's going to put it all up to the sky in the Raze. And the Raze does have the ult, I do believe, here. So we'll see what happens. But, I mean, regardless, Vcan going to be posted up. The post plants are all coming through. Wombat going to be here watching the bomb site as well. Moobs, the first player here to peek. And Wombat actually going to take down Riv. They know where Moobs is as well. They have some good util pushed onto him. And Casper will be there for a cleanup. That's an eco round win there for the Saints. All they had going into that one was 4 sheriffs and the rifle on hybrid. Coming out with the round win is very big there for St. Clair.
Yeah, and to escape with 3 lives, and they traded out the rifles as well. That's huge for the economy and, say, huge for the confidence. St. Clair playing a perfect post plant there. That was an incredible Viper molly by Vcan. Literally backed, I can't remember who it was perfectly into the corner. He had to swing out, I think it was Move, had to swing out of the corner right into one of St. Clair's lines of sight. Easy kill, and that's what you have to do if you're St. Clair. Try to generate easy kills using each other. Don't just try to hero peek anything or try to like, hey, I'm mad, I'm going to go try to target this guy. Just back each other up, use the utility, try to play the site, and free kills will come.
Oh my goodness, Blossom! He's making a big impact for St. Clair right now, being the entry fragger. He's had 3 first bloods already in this game. That's going to be a judge close range, but the blast pack over will help Blossom so much to find the angle and get the kill up onto Danny. St. Clair looks like a new roster here right now, Jobo, and they are playing a lot better and a lot more as a team. And it's going to be Blossom looking for more here. Vcan taking down Riv, Memlorf for the trade.
Blossom has decided, like, hey, I've had enough of y'all. I'm going to run in here, and y'all ain't going to stop me.
Yeah, exactly, right? So now St. Clair once again going to regain that 2-round advantage they did have on Carleton, and they're actually starting to get some really good round wins under their belt. If you look at their economy, they are saving a lot of money here now as well. Casper's got over 6K in the bank, as well as Wombat. A couple of the others all have over, like, 2, 3, 4,000, so you're really sitting pretty financially wise. Let's see how they can do it now with another one of these buy rounds. Carleton going to have some money as well. Both teams going to be battling it out. Let's see how it goes, but regardless, I think some big impact plays that have changed things is Blossom switching onto that Raze is so big for him. It's provided to be a big asset in this game.
Oh yeah, his blast packs in the middle of sight every single time. Say he jumped over Danny's head, he's jumped past a couple people and able to get the kills because he drew Danny's head to the right and he went left. And just the way he's been setting up everything for St. Clair in the middle has been awesome so far. And here he looks to find something again. Maybe we'll see. Yeah, the blast packs will come through again. Able to pick one up, gets Danny, gets traded out this time. Still able to draw the attention away. Carleton, oh, Wombat, Casper. Oh, Vcan with the team kill on Casper. Oh no.
Yeah, some good tries there, but the utility from the Viper not going to work out. It's still a player advantage in the hands of St. Clair, so that is going to work out in that regard. But Memlorf is going to get Vcan down to 11 HP, but somehow keeping his life and getting the bomb plant through. It'll work out there for him in the end of the day. You have the Astra and the Sky of Carleton once again trying to come through on the 2-on-3 retake. It seems as if it's been the storyline of our game. We'll see how it happens here in a second, though. It's going to be the exact same setup as last time, almost, and we'll see how it works.
Yeah, that was a huge play by Vcan to somehow not get killed while planting and escape with their life to still have that weapon online for St. Clair. Gonna trade out 2v1 for St. Clair. They pretty strong position on the bomb here. They should be able to close this out. The fake will come through from Riv. Picks up on Vcan. He will get concussed. Riv gonna have to really try to get this defused here because the time is ticking down.
Yeah, and honestly, if you're St. Clair, you know that he's not on this bomb. You're going to check it now because he doesn't have any time left anyhow. And it is going to be Hybrid with the swing, with the cleanup, the rookie coming through. He's made his debut this semester, already making an impact on the roster, coming through in this game. Now a 5-2 advantage for St. Clair, and a 10-5 Blossom, who has found countless entry frags and is just proving to make a site look easy.
And at the same time, St. Clair has been crippling the eco of Carleton. It's pretty much a reverse of what we saw last game. Carleton just kept stepping on St. Clair, and then they would full buy, lose the full buy. St. Clair right now, if they can keep the momentum here, you want to keep Carleton at a half buy or a mix buy as long as possible. You want Moobs or someone or whoever else trying to play those hero rifles, because then you can really start to take advantage of it, say, with the utility and backing each other up a lot more. And St. Clair, I'd say that's the one big thing they've done. Blossom has opened up the site for everybody, and then the cross angles come in and St. Clair just floods.
It's going to be Wombat here looking for something not able to find any early tags as Memelorf actually already going to be making his way down through mid here. I don't mind this play from the side of Carleton at all. It's really going to set a lot of flankers onto this A site. I think that's exactly what Carleton needs. It is a nice entry from Blossom once again, but moves there for the trade on the ult.
Eats a showstopper to the chin for his trouble, but if you're Blossom, you still love the push there. St. Clair able to trade out a couple, still in really good position here. And Raze for Carleton going to be really low HP.
Yeah, there's a big flankers coming through here onto the A site, though. But actually, all the intel's there for St. Clair.
Yeah.
They know all these players are behind, and they actually are going to have all that intel they need, right? It's a 2-on-3. Now, where are these players from Carleton? Are all three of them back there? Oh, they are.
Yeah, two
Okay.
stacked and one back mid. Astra kind of chilling with the judge there, and then Carleton just kind of
my
giving
God.
up the site here.
St. Clair's going to B.
Going all the way around. Seekers come out, by the way, for Carleton. So we'll see what happens here. St. Clair able to read that from behind before they get spotted.
Yeah, the Seekers are going to go right to B. Now, this gives so much intel to Carleton. They're going to have to blast over to B very, very fast, hitting the TP. Not the worst of ideas as well. Casper already going to be looking to put this bomb down. Riv going to be one of the first players to come through from this defender spawn. And honestly, the Seekers didn't really get a whole lot of value there at all.
Yeah, you'd like to use them when there's a chance that the enemy has to actually address it and shoot them. But I will say, if you weren't sure if St. Clair was going to rotate to B and try to make that play, the Seekers are a great play because you can at least like, hey, now we can track them this way. Let's set up and play the retake.
St. Clair used the Seekers to exactly figure out where these opponents are coming from. It's going to help St. Clair in that regard. Nice Astro Ball, but the flash is going to be a killer as it goes Casper and Hybrid 1-for-1. Carleton going to work out in their favor. It's going to be a third round on the board for them and a 5-3 scoreline here after the first 8.
The Cosmic Divide proving too strong. The Sky Flash coming through and Carleton just able to sweep the site and get the defuse and pick up a Thrifty. And St. Clair just got to mellow out here. Got to, check yourselves, make sure everything's okay. Don't let the game get out of hand here. Just play smart, go back to what you're doing. Get Blossom on those blast packs again, going through mid, and let's see what we can make happen here.
Yeah, Vken's getting one of the legendary Strider shoulder rubs right now, and those are always looking so great.
The Mr. Miyagi buff.
Exactly, right? So St. Clair, though, now leading by 2 instead of that 3. They are still looking to find another here, though. Blossom has been a big asset all game long, and I'm really looking for another entry frag from him. If it does come through, it could really help out St. Clair. But they are actually changing up their play call. They're going to be here now a little bit more rather than A. A has been something they've been trying to hit like crazy lately, but it is nice that we are going to see a little bit of a switch up here now.
Yeah, I certainly don't hate this one, especially like you had a lot of success, but then Carleton started to kind of read the book on you, and they started to kind of figure out what was going on. So now is the perfect time to throw something else at them and try to catch them off guard again. Because right now, say Blossom's been 2 steps ahead of Carleton the entire game, so you want to try and stay that way. Showstopper for Blossom coming into sight, unable to find anything though. Pretty poor use, unfortunately. Got flashed midway. Picks up one Danny in the back hallway. Blossom still has a pretty good spot here. Spots one in the back hall, gets taken out. St. Clair getting torn apart here, and Carleton will pick up 4 kills in a few seconds here.
Yeah,
and
it's going
Vken
to be
will fall.
Noobs taking down Vken to cap things off, just as you were saying there. Carleton will pick up their 4th, and now only trailing by 1. St. Clair going to have to get a little bit more concerned here because Carleton is starting to answer back a little bit. St. Clair, I don't know if they're actually going to commit to a buy here. They might sell out because Wombat doesn't really have the money to get a full buy, but it does look like they're going to commit. Oh, he has his ult. Okay, so the Chamber has the ult, which is going to be a big one. He's going to pop with the ult and probably just pull out the Sheriff after.
Yeah.
And he's going to keep 1,100 in the bank to look for a buy going in the next round. Is everybody selling down? No? Okay.
No.
Okay. I think they thought about it. I think they thought about it for a second. They're like, no, it's not happening.
No, we got this, boys. Come on, let's push it.
Exactly. Let's see how this one plays out. It's going to be round number 10 getting underway here between St. Clair and Carleton for game 2 of our NECC season.
And as we heard, Chamber ult came online, so St. Clair Chamber ult came online, so Carleton gonna have to be mindful of that. St. Clair looking to push through hookah here. Blossom gonna try to find the paint shells to clear the corner. Trailblazer gonna come out for Casper, try to get some intel on the side here. Paint shells coming in from the side of Carleton, doing some damage as well. St. Clair still sitting in hookah, trying to figure out what they want to do here. They haven't really committed yet, but still trying to get some intel before they make any crazy decisions.
Now we'll see here momentarily. Wombat looking to try to find one early on to Memelorf, but Memelorf will be there for the shutdown, putting it to a 5-on-4 now in Carleton's favor. However, Hybrid quick to answer back, will get that trade. Astra v Astra, now a 4-on-4 for St. Clair, and even numbers once again.
And the Viper Pit online, if St. Clair does decide to use it, I probably wouldn't hate it if the time calls for it here, especially Carleton building momentum and the economy starting to shift pretty severely. I would not hate the Viper Pit here to try to throw Carleton off because they have no ultimates to burn here. So if I'm St. Clair, I might try to like full stack this and take full advantage while we have it.
And we'll see here momentarily, as it is going to be a lot of A focus sent over here. Not a lot of A defense from Carleton, sorry. It is going to be the Rays looking to go into heaven. We have the Viper and Showers, but other than that, not a whole lot. Sova and Sky rotating over, and the A control is coming in from the Saints here. Now, Moobs will find the first one onto Hybrid. That means bomb down. The Viper ult in, though, is going to be very, very big to try to find a bomb plant. Just waiting for this goo to go away before Blossom can go and put that one down. With only 12 seconds on the clock, it's going to be urgent as Danny swings in and finds both. This could be a problem. Saints Clair can't really plant this bomb now, as Danny shutting down all three. Carleton with another one. The tides have turned. The scoreline is even 5-5.
And man, if you're gonna use that Viper pit, you have to commit to using the Viper pit. You can't pop the pit down, pop the molly down, and then skirt around it and play tiddlywinks. Like you have to use the pit. It's your team's pit. You have to get in there and you have to play it and you have to try to look for picks. You just isolate Viper in the pit, let her die, and then you just get cleaned up. It was no use for it, and now you have no pit going in. The economy's looking a little rougher than it was, and now it's just St. Clair gonna have to really look for answers.
Yeah, I mean, the buy isn't the worst, right? You do have that Stinger, you do have that Judge, and the 3 Sheriffs that can definitely prove to provide some value if they do connect on the headshots. We'll see what happens, but early on, St. Clair going to be at a little bit of a disadvantage weaponry-wise, because you do have the rifles coming through from Carleton, and Carleton is just on a momentum roll right now. They found 3 rounds in a row, and they are looking to carry that forwards with some more. We'll see what happens right here, right now. Blossom, though, with another blast pack in, and the Judge play. Oh, this could be so big.
Oh, so close.
Oh my god, they're both with shotguns on other side of the wall. This is the most toxic Valorant I've seen.
Come on, Blossom. Gravity well gonna come in though. Blossom gonna get sucked in. Gonna get taken out by the shorty. Perfect gravity well used by Carleton to set up an easy kill for Rubski.
Yeah, it's going to be a 5-on-4. Carleton in favor here right now as Hybrid will be looking to make his way here through Hookah, but that is Riv with 2 early on. Hybrid finally there for the answer back on the Sheriff headshot. He is going to look for a plant, and this is going to give St. Clair some good money going into the final round of the half, but regardless, you're in a 2-on-4 with Sheriffs. It's not going to be easy to win this round. And oh my god, the wall bang with the util. Going to work out so good. Casper all alone.
We have seen this is probably some of the best utility we've seen out of Carleton this round. 2 pieces of utility directly resulting in 2 massive kills. The gravity well gets sucked into the shorty kill for Rubski, and then a perfect Sova dart just bopped through the wall instantly. St. Clair, nothing they could do about it.
Yeah, not a whole lot able to get done as Carleton will find round number 6, and St. Clair going to be going into the last round of the first half down by a round, but they are looking to turn things around and potentially push this one to 6-6 going into halftime, so we'll see what they can do. St. Clair going to have a couple ults. Yes, so we do have the Hybrid Astral Wall, and we do have the Sky ult there as well, so those both provide some good value, but if you look on the other side as well as Carleton, they have the Sky ult, and they do have the Sova ult, so we'll see what happens. I mean, honestly, the Sova ult could be really big to find entry frags with, you know, just shooting that arrow, so we'll see what happens here, but St. Clair trying to find the round.
Yeah, this isn't a do or die round for St. Clair going into the half, but when you were up 5-2 or 5-3, you definitely don't want to lose this one, especially when Carleton's on a bit of a run going into the second half.
Oh.
Danny picking up 2-3 with the Hunter's Fury, absolutely massive, and St. Clair just decimated by the Hunter's Fury.
That's exactly what I was talking about. The Hunter's Fury just getting so much use there through A main. They knew that St. Clair loved this A site. They knew that they kept funneling in through A main, and they just picked off all 3 of those early entry fraggers on, and now it's going to be just left to the Sky and Chamber. Yes, Wombat will find one to at least put it to a 2-on-4, but you're still down 2 players. This is still very, very difficult to try to pull off. Rubski has one of your players trapped into a corner. What do you do here right now?
With the Astra and the Viper, honestly, it's tough. There's not a whole lot you can do. You just have to maybe try to ego swing and get a kill, because at this point, with the amount of utility moves, able to pick one up. Casper will trade out Rubski, and the showstopper will come through and hit Casper in the nose, and Carleton will pick it up, going 7-5 into halftime. St. Clair, great start, but kind of fell apart there towards the end.
Yeah, it's 5 in a row to end off the half for Carleton. You know, they were down, what was that, 5-2, and they were like, okay, let's turn things around here. So Carleton ending things off very, very nicely. St. Clair needing to turn things around here. At least they're performing a little bit more better than they were in that game number 1, but regardless, it is going to be Carleton with those 5 in a row, something you cannot allow happen if you are St. Clair. Now, moving over to the defense side of things, let's see how they can do. They won the pistol last time. Can they win it here?
And this is what I now worry about. The novelty of Blossom blast packing through the site and getting a couple free kills and winning the stage 3-4 rounds is Carleton has well gone past that now, and now that Carleton has started to play their utility, and we've seen how crazy their utility setup for kills has been the last couple rounds. St. Clair, they're gonna have to come up with a new strategy, because yeah, that blast pack down mid is just not there anymore.
No, for sure. I completely agree with you, as we have everybody from Carleton stacked up in mid here now, looking to make their way into Hookah and looking to break through onto this B site. With only 2 players there, could could be a problem, but you have two players on this big flank. This is Blossom and the Chamber from St. Clair, both making their way around here and could get a big flank off, but this hookah play is going to be so big. Hybrid, just shoot your gun, man, please.
Shoot! Hybrid looking for something. Oh, St. Clair let Carleton sit in hookah way too long, no utility used. And just like before, kind of let them walk on the site, able to pick up a trade. Casper trapped in the corner, able to pick up one, getting traded out. He got pushed on by the entire Carleton team there, so not a whole lot he could do. Blossom, paint shells will come out. He might find one here, actually. Able to back them into the corner, but it won't pick up the second kill. 2v1 for Carleton now. St. Clair going to have to figure out something.
Both are one shot to the Sheriff.
Oh, yeah, Wombat. Chamber is the ultimate equalizer for this, so there's a very good chance Wombat plays a smart angle here. He might be able to get 2 picks, but he's going to have to play really, really smart and really, really patiently.
Yeah, he doesn't have the bomb down as well yet either, so he's going to just get a TP over to this opposing site as Carleton is looking to get this one planted onto a Wombat. What can you do here, right? I mean, we're going to see... It's going to come in. Ooh, okay, so that bird is going to miss him there. Riv is tagged to like literally one shot to the body with a ghost. So we'll see what happens. And that bomb is going to get planted down here now. And Wombat looking for the first frag. I don't think he's going to anticipate this player to be right underneath him, though.
I don't think so as well. I'd say it's a different spot. Usually you want to look showers. You might look the hallway or mid. This is a spot that he can get easily caught off guard if you overpeak. Although, he might have some inkling that Sova's down in the corner there. He might at least have an idea. Oh, just taking guesses here, Wombat. Got to figure out what to do. Getting peeked by Sova. Ooh. Unable to pick up the kill. Danny able to clean him up, and Carleton will win yet another round. St. Clair once again.
Why'd this guy not heal the Sova?
Good question. Maybe just, hey, you got it, man.
Hey, I no clue, man. I have no clue why this guy did not seal the Sova. I just realized that. I was like, wait a minute. They have a healer, and both of them are like one shot. But regardless, it is going to be the round swinging in Carleton's favor. It is going to be an 8-5 scoreline. St. Clair losing that pistol. A close try. They did get a couple good frags, but I think the killer there was what you were saying, allowing them to get on site a little bit too easy. There wasn't as much of a contest as there should have been. They sent those 2 players on the flank early on, just didn't pay off. And regardless, Carleton will find the round win as they do look to focus out this B site here once again. 4 players going in through long, and then you do have moves here right in the secret spot, and Blossom coming through trying to work it out, but Casper will get one as VKN finds one as well. 3-on-3.
Yeah, 3-on-3. Oh, 3-on-2. Carleton has the advantage now. St. Clair, 2 controllers that's going to have to try to figure out what kind of push they want to make here, because Carleton, they're going to be sitting on hookah, and they're going to be sitting on long. So if you're St. Clair, you either have to rotate, or you're going to have to brute force your way onto this site and try to smoke it off and put all that green goo that you can't. Oh, it's Carleton actually going to play around for B and say, or play around for A and say screw B. So St. Clair going to be playing catch up on the retake. It looks like Carleton will probably get there first to get the bomb down, but we will have to see in the coming seconds here.
That's going to be Memelorf looking to put this bomb down, and it's Carleton now moving into their post plants as VCan, and it does look like Hybrid are going to be trying to get this retake through. That is going to be a good bit of Viper utility early on, as that is a very good entry for VCan, as he's going to actually try to fake the hop here. It is going to be a sucking him right off in towards the middle of that site, and he's just going to hop this bomb once again, but that goo is going to force him off through here once again, just trying to bait all this utility in. Hybrid finds one. This is a 1v1. This is very, very winnable. VCan knows where he is. He finds it. He has plenty of time for the defuse. St. Clair find the round win.
Looking pretty scary there for a minute for St. Clair. That molly he had to run off the spike really quickly. Couldn't even get the half defuse because that molly was cooking him, and just able to redirect, get Hybrid on the flank, and then get a couple kills, pick up the Thrifty, and stay alive in this game.
Yeah, very, very big for St. Clair. Like you were saying, the Thrifty, very huge, the eco round win, and that is going to allow St. Clair now to only be trailing by 2, get some more economy up, and hurt the economy at the side of Carleton, because now they're forced onto a pistol round where you have full rifles. Very, very good stuff. St. Clair, I think, yeah, like you were saying, it was very good that he kept baiting that bomb out, because it sucked all of that Viper utility onto that play very early on, so the Viper utility couldn't be used when it had a little bit more of significance near the end of that bomb's timer. So regardless, St. Clair still trailing by 2, but a good little round to get them back into this one.
But with these full buy, this is a huge round for St. Clair. They cannot go full buy against these pistols and come out and lose this round. This is a huge round for them. They have to have this one.
Yeah, I completely agree with you on that one. I mean, if they lose this round, they're going to be forced under the pistols, where Carleton then has rifles, and Carleton will be up by 3 rounds. You can't really afford that. So St. Clair having to win this round very, very desperately here in this one. As 2 players indoor Q-wall. That's a great flash, though. Could hurt them as Wombat and VCan each finding one. Blossom blast back in. VCan finding one more. We were talking about how Blossom's blast backs might not have as much use, but still doing it. It's going to be Carleton in a 1-on-4.
Hey, even on defense, my man found a way to get from the back of sight and still hop over through mid and pick up a kill. And that's for St. Clair, you just need more of that. You need more surprises. You need more, I don't want to say gimmicky plays because they don't always work, but at this point, you take whatever they're giving you, and if you have the ability, you see, hey, only 1 or 2 guys mid, I could jump right over these 2 and get a kill, then you take that and you run with it.
Hey man, at this level of play, sometimes those silver lobby strats work best. So regardless, it is going to be still this 1-on-4. Danny's just looking for a pick or something like that at this point in time. It is going to be some tags, but Vcan with a 3K. And honestly, Vcan with back-to-back 3Ks, I gotta say. Vcan's been very, very good here so far on these defending rounds. Now 14 and 10 with the 6 assists. He's been popping off up there with Blossom now as well. So the whole St. Clair guys looking pretty well rounded. They're all fairly even in the kill department, and they're looking to just continue doing what they've been doing. Now 2 rounds in a row. Can they find a third?
Yeah, so although the play of Blossom and Vcan individually has been great, looking at those assist numbers, I definitely would like to see them higher, because that means we're getting a lot of like really strong like individual plays, but to win Valorant consistently, you have to have total site control, utility use, setting up teammates with darts, and not just relying on Blossom once again blast packing over the entire team, as he's looking to do again here and getting shut down. No results for it this time.
Yeah, I mean, if that was a 1-on-1, I think he would have had that one, but with it just being 2 players there, it really did hurt him in that situation, and is going to give the side of Carleton an early pick that they kind of were just, was almost a present for them here.
Yeah, it's about as gift wrapped, especially for a guy like Blossom that's been like the biggest thorn in their side so far with the paint shells and the boombot and everything. That's a huge kill for Carleton.
Massive. So here we are, St. Clair still down this player's Sky, tagged down a little bit as well, but the Carleton Sky is fairly weak here as well. So, I mean, we do have a pretty even round health-wise, as we do see the side of Carleton still looking to focus out this A bomb site. St. Clair going to have 3 players over here, besides the Astra over there towards B. So, I mean, honestly, the gamble stack looking good. Can it work out? We'll find out right here, right now.
Yeah, Carleton, definitely the numbers game. Wombat, although looking to even up, Vcan picks up one as well. Going to be a 3v3. St. Clair holding really, really strong there. It looked like Carleton might have full sent it and stacked that site and got everything they wanted, but St. Clair able to hold them off. Carleton going to rotate through TP, Hookah, try to get bombed down on B. Going to be contested a little bit. Moves, going to pick up Vcan across map, and that hurts St. Clair a lot. Oh, the huge start on a hybrid too. St. Clair looking not to, and the paint shells coming in, getting him. Hybrid going down and back hallway, and Wombat up to all up to him, 1v3.
Yeah, these 1v3 situations are never easy, but he is going to go for it. I don't mind him going for this one. I mean, 1v3s are a little bit more reasonable than 1v5s, so we do see him bake out this bomb a little bit. He spots a player, but it will be Riv able to get the cleanup. That's another one on the board for Carleton. They will be leading by 2 here once again after shutting down St. Clair. St. Clair not going to really have a crazy amount of money, but enough to get a bye, I do believe. So it is going to be 2 rounds separating these 2 teams, and a must-win round for St. Clair looking to come through right here, right now.
Yeah, another thing with St. Clair as well, like the rounds, even when they're losing, like if you're going to lose a round, you want to try to get at least like 3 to 4 kills. They're only really taking 1 or 2 rifles off of Carleton most of the time, and you're really not affecting the eco too much when you do that. So if you're like when they are losing these rounds, not that they should play for peaks and not save, because we saw a bunch of disasters last game, but you want to try to like get Carleton off guard and try to get 1 or 2 or more of those rifles out of their hands.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here right now, as Rubsky is going to be just waiting to see if any of these players are going to actually push through A. And honestly, Wombat is looking like he might do it, but actually Wombat, I think, has completely snuck around this Viper. That is so big, because you're not going to anticipate Wombat to be there at all now. I mean,
that's a defender side camp. Yeah, that's
yeah, this is so big for Wombat, and just great positioning. Look where Spike is. Like, if that Viper rotates over, if we see the Sky rotate over, anybody, like, that is such a mobile path for rotations that he is just cutting off right now.
And Blossom gonna look to peek in showers here. He's been super aggressive so far. I would not be surprised to see a blast pack into showers come out here.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best angle for a blast pack, but he does have a pretty good setup if they actually do decide to swing him. Who expects somebody to be on top of the tank over there, right? So regardless, oh my god, the Viper is going the other way around Wombat on the chamber. This could prove to be a problem. Yeah, oh my gosh, they're going to get the spike without even having to cross him. Wombat's probably like, how has nobody walked by me yet? Like, I'm in one of the most high traffic locations on the map, and I'm still just not seeing anything. He's obviously still going to sit here, because it's such a good spot to be in right now.
Oh,
it's Blossom with 2 through the wall.
Seeker's coming, doesn't matter. Showstopper comes through, unable to find one. Gets hit with the Seeker. Still alive, though. Paint shells will come out. Blossom holding this site. One-man army right now. Spike will go down for the side of Carleton. St. Clair does have the numbers, and they do have the health to play retake. Wombat with a wallbang on moves. Blossom will clean up the last 2 with the 4K. St. Clair staying alive.
Yeah, that is so big. You're going to see Strider go over, give him some love on the cameras, and that's St. Clair with another one on the board. Keeping 4 players alive as well will be massive here for the Saints. They're going to have all of this economy now built up a little bit more, and they will have some money for the next few rounds. Very, very good stuff from St. Clair. The momentum's getting a little bit higher, and they, like, for Carleton being considered, honestly, some teams consider them being the best team in NECC. St. Clair having 8 rounds on them right now is so big.
Especially when you look at game 1. This doesn't even look like the same team anymore.
No.
Game 1 was just like, okay, get it over with. But this one, it's like Blossom, and the amount of aggression the Saints have been showing has been honestly a breath of fresh air, because they're showing like, hey, we're not just going to get dogged on by you guys. Like, we got some skills too, and we're going to come out and we're going to go out fighting.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we're seeing here right now, as it is going to be Carleton getting a little bit more pressure towards B. After a round like that on A, you gotta switch it up, and that is exactly what Carleton's doing. It is going to be hybrid, and I believe that is the Sky over there as well for them. And it is hybrid trying to find the pick early on, but it is going to be the ult from the Rays getting the kill, and moves in here with the Judge as well, looking for more. I don't know if he's really going to find anything early on, as Casper's going to be here ready to kind of poke out this Judge push, but regardless, a good start for Carleton, and the bomb down going to be a tough retake.
Yeah, with the Viper Pit active, they still have Hunter's Fury and the Divide online. I suspect they'll probably save those two, but that Viper Pit going up for Carleton, huge as well. You have the numbers advantage, you have the site control advantage. St. Clair going to have to try to get a pick or two here, and then just start, they have to run out them full send.
Yeah, Blossom will find the first over towards Garden, and he actually is going to send a nice little paint shell nade in there to try to do some damage as well. But with that being said, that is Viper down, but the Rays will go big on the Judge. That's going to be one. Astra finding one on Memorph as well. Moobs going to find one here for Carleton. That's going to be a 10-8 scoreline. It was honestly very good round right from the start for Carleton. They broke into the B site successfully. They got the plant down successfully, and the execution afterwards was just phenomenal. Carleton will find that round as deserved. St. Clair now looking to answer back and find one of their own. They're going to need to here soon, because Carleton is inching closer and closer to that 13 round marker, which is going to end the game. St. Clair not able to get a whole lot of a buy here as well, so you're looking for a few big picks, and the next round when you have buys is going to be a must win.
And this Chamber ultimate for Wombat is massive. This might be this is the biggest ultimate of the game for St. Clair, because he's going to have to get at least one pick with this. You cannot waste this thing going into the last 2-3 rounds. You have to get some use out of it.
Oh, it's going to be a dog and a bird coming through. Lots of util over here to try to focus out the chamber on the op. And now with him out of position, they know that they have a little bit more of Shower's control, and they actually can make their way in there. Look at all this Viper util. It is just a mess on my screen, as Blossom will find the first one, sneaking in the corner, will take down Rubsky.
That's a happy miss for Blossom. He thrives in those situations, just running behind the team, sneaking by and jumping up and getting the easy kill. St. Clair with the numbers advantage early. Chamber ult still online, so they can play some long angle. Blossom picks up another one. They got 2 this round. St. Clair with full control. Cosmic Divide will go down for Carleton. They're really going to try to play sight. Blossom, unfortunately, just couldn't pick up enough shots, but Vcan will trade out. St. Clair with a 3v2 advantage, still looking pretty good. Chamber ult still online. Viper Pit there if they decide to use it. Sky with really low health at the side of Carleton, so St. Clair looks like they should be able to hold this, barring disaster here.
It felt as if Carleton was almost disregarding Blossom in that corner there. Just Blossom will be able to find 2 to really swing the player advantage in their favor. And with the Sky so weak is really big for St. Clair here right now. Just being able to just put literally half a bullet into a player and him falling. So St. Clair going to try to close things out with only 20 seconds on the clock. They know Carleton is going to have to push over towards this way. Let's see what happens. It's going to be literally everybody on the map on this site right here right now. They know where Wombat is. Now we need a big crossfire. They know where Hybrid is as well. There's some Astro Util down. Wombat missing out that first shot. Riv will get a cleanup. But Vcan finding the both of them. St. Clair with round number 9.
And that's how you do it right there. The Chamber, although it gets shut down, he was able to keep somebody honest at a long angle. You're not just going to run out and peek wildly when Chamber's holding out an angle like that. And St. Clair able to hold perfect cross angles and just shut the site down with a huge health advantage.
So here we go. Round number 20 about to come underway. St. Clair really proving to put up a fight against this strong Carleton squad. It's been a 4-3 half in favor of the Saints, and they're looking to keep it that way. So Blossom now with 22 frags. He slowed down a little bit near the end of the first half and the start of the second half, but since then, he's drastically picked things up for himself. Vcan has been going off with the Spectre on those big Viper plays, and St. Clair will now only be trailing by 1 round.
Yeah, Pit online and Showstopper if St. Clair decides to use it. Gonna molly mid. They know he's there. He's going to have to run. Hunter's Fury will come online. Rubsky with the wall bang, courtesy of the Hunter's Fury intel on VCAN, and St. Clair with an early disadvantage.
Yeah, it's going to be Wombat looking for something. Will actually get sucked into the middle of U-Haul here now. And that isn't a big alarm bot target, I believe. Oh, some wallbang shots. Blossom will be there for the cleanup on his ult. Casper finding one on Rubsky as well. Blossom finding one more. Blossom finding a third. Blossom find the fourth. Take him down. St. Clair tie this one up 10-10.
St. Clair right back in it. Blossom MVP. This guy has done everything for St. Clair. Opening sights, getting picks, dropping the showstopper on people's heads. He has been invaluable, and St. Clair now 10-10. Still have the Viper Pit online, have not had to burn it yet, which is huge for them.
Yeah, that's so big right now, especially having it on the defending side. I mean, you can honestly, like, as soon as you get intel that there's a team pushing A site or B site, whatever it is, VCAN can just be like, all right, alt, and then it's just like, okay, that site, it makes it 10 times more difficult for Carleton to break into. St. Clair been playing a lot better here lately, as a whole in this game too, really giving Carleton a run for their money, and it is going to be here another time of those. Blossom with another entry frag, make it 2!
Gonna get traded out though, unfortunately. St. Clair, through the wall. VCAN, unfortunately, and Carleton gonna get an even trade out of after Blossom's heroic efforts there, unfortunately. Carleton gonna rotate back to mid and try to make some play, although Sova's still kind of hanging around looking to TP over. Yeah, looks like Carleton will try to play a relocate to A and try to get the bomb down. St. Clair still a little bit slow to it on B, so we'll see if Carleton can clear this here and try to get the bomb down.
And we'll see if they can do that for sure. It's going to be some util getting sent through as a 1-for-1 trades between Casper, Riv, and Danny. And now resulting in a 2-on-2. As it's going to be the Chamber and the Astra of St. Clair versus the Viper and the Sova of Carleton, all towards this A-bomb site. One in U-Haul, one over towards the tank side. And this is really anybody's round to win such a big one. But that's so much intel for Carleton.
Now they have to, Danny was locked into the corner, able to get the pick on Hybrid. That really hurts if you're St. Clair. You really wanted to keep your numbers edge. You'd say even 2-2. You wanted to keep it at least even, and now Carleton will seemingly get a free plant at A, and then it's just going to be a one-man retake for our boy Wombat here.
Yeah, Wombat doesn't really know that they have been over to A quite yet, but as soon as this bomb goes planted, he's going to be rotating over through this defending sided spawn, and he's going to have a very tough time trying to take down both of these players from Carleton, but definitely doable here in this 1v2. He's going to reload his weapon here. They know exactly where he's coming from, as that Viper utility will be getting sent through here now, and it's going to be all up to this, as he does look to make his way up from rafters and try to drop down onto the site. They have even more intel, but no, that will be getting shot off. Both players stacked up over towards you all.
Yeah, this is a really good idea by Carleton to just stack like, hey, do not let this guy catch you one-on-one. Play back-to-back, watch the spike, and try to get the free round win. It's really smart from Carleton. Wombat going to have to try to break through, though. Getting the shot through the Viper is Danny, and Wombat, low health, no chance, nothing doing. Carleton goes up 11-10. St. Clair going to have to really try to battle back here. It is coming down to the 9th inning here.
Yeah, exactly what you were just saying right there. Coming down to the 9th inning. It is coming down to the final wire. Every round matters so much here now with the final scoreline of this game. We'll see how these teams can go. It is looking like kind of a half buy from Carleton. Never mind. They got the full buy. Just have to rely on a Spectre rather than a full rifle for Memelorf. The side of St. Clair, very similar. They're going to have to rely on a Judge rather than a rifle for the side of Wombat. And overall, the buys going to be very, very even. This could be anybody's round here. Once again, you do see the ult on VCAN. I don't think there's any ults for the side of Carleton. So here we go. St. Clair, what can you do?
Casper started with an op there. I thought we were going to get some spicy op shots, but opted to go for the rifle instead. Was trying to make sure, keep a little bit of money in the back pocket just in case something goes wrong here against Carleton. But Carleton going to just look to size up, try to burn some utility. Just VCAN kind of watching mid, making sure nothing's going too crazy. We got Raze and Sova rotating through B. It looks like trying to figure out where St. Clair might be positioned as far as stars and utility goes, but not a whole lot of action or peeking just yet.
Yeah, not a whole lot just yet, indeed. And honestly, that's kind of good for St. Clair, right? It really proves they're not getting too over-aggressive on the defending side and not giving Carleton any free picks. So, a good little start. You do actually see 3 players on B now, rather than the 2 on their initial default setup. Just noticing that Carleton has been kind of using that B site a little bit more wisely rather than the A site. St. Clair has an easier time with the A site being the B site. So we'll see what happens. 3 players from Carleton are looking to make their way up through long here, and make it a 4th and possibly a 5th through Hookah. So this is going to be a full B push once again.
Yeah, it looks like, I assume Viper will run up through Hookah as soon as Carleton gets ready to push, and this will be a full 5 stack. St. Clair are going to have to be ready because they're going to be on their heels here when this util comes through.
It's gonna be a good dog taken down there from Casper. It's Hybrid with the entry frag taking down Memorph. Aster versus Aster. Hybrid with the second one finding Danny. It is gonna be Rubskid Riv though finding 3. That's gonna be so difficult for St. Clair. That's one more for moves. All up to Wombat. Will get shot down. Carleton on match point.
Great start for St. Clair, and then just in the span of 10 seconds, 5 up and 5 down, and now you're down 12-10, backs against the wall.
With not a lot of money.
We need, with not only not a lot, basically nothing. This is pretty much last stand for St. Clair. I say whether win or lose, they're going to be pretty much hurting here either way.
Yeah, spend all your money, do anything you can, throw your all at this round, because if you don't, it will be series done and dusted in your first game of the NECC season, not going your favor. So we'll see how this one does get played out. Right here, right now, is going to be a couple Spectres and some rifles for St. Clair. The side of Carleton going to come through with 5 rifles as well, and it is both of these teams looking to get into a blood battle. And honestly, Carleton is going to be spread out all across the map.
Yeah, and if I'm St. Clair, I might invest in an early Viper Pit and try to play one of these sites or something, because you got 3 ultimates. You can't take them into the next game, so you're going to want to burn them. So you want to make sure you time this right, and you cannot let any of these ultimates go to waste. Like, you need every single one of these ultimates to do it exactly what it's supposed to.
You don't want to risk it, right? Popping it earlier rather than waiting too long could prove to be more of a benefit for yourself, so we'll see here as Memorph does look to push through Showers. Will take down a little bit of util there. It does give the intel to St. Clair. There is a couple players in Showers they could be looking to find. Blossom is going to be looking all around this Viper Pit. I believe that is the Vipers from St. Clair's Viper Pit, just to really shut down this whole A main part of the lobby.
Carleton's pit, actually.
Oh, this is Carleton's
pit. Yeah, Carleton decided
okay.
they wanted, I think it was more of a fake than anything. See, the Viper Pit went down A, and they immediately slow rotated to B, which is something they've done the last few rounds as well. They played like really patient. They wait like 40 to 45 seconds, try to like bait out some of the util, and then they commit to a full push on one of the sites.
Yeah, B is the site here. The Seekers come through, but not going to provide a whole lot of value, as Moobs will find the first one taking down Hybrid. Casper left all alone on the B site as the other 3 are coming in to provide their reinforcements. The spike is going to be getting planted here from Riv, and this is going to be a very difficult retake for St. Clair, relying a lot on Casper as he's already over here in this elbow position, but they already know he's there. Like, you're going to assume somebody's there. Wombat and Casper, though, each finding one, so that's the openings you need. Player advantage in your favor now.
St. Clair, do you really want to get these picks? Okay, they will invest the pit. I wasn't sure if they would just try to get some picks and try to save the pit. The gravity well will suck him off of the plant, though. Great job by Carleton to get him off and stop the plant. Riv getting taken out by Casper. Great shot. Gonna have to clear these corners. St. Clair with advantage still. Oh, gonna die to the Molly. Rubsky taking out VCan, and Carleton just delaying St. Clair enough here. And St. Clair's gonna really have to move it here. This time is ticking real low. Meme picks up Blossom. Casper trades Rubsky. And Memorph takes out Casper, unfortunately. Carleton will take the win 13-10 over St. Clair.
Yeah, that is going to be a very big win there from Carleton. St. Clair is going to fall. A very good last-ditch effort there on that B bomb site. Just not going to go in their favor. Bind, final score, going to be 13-10 and a 2-0 series win for the side of Carleton. Very, very good effort here from the Saints. And honestly, I'm quite happy with the 10 rounds.
Yeah.
So yeah, honestly, it's looking good for them. I mean, the 10 rounds they have is definitely going to prove to be, you know, enough against this Carleton squad for them to be kind of happy with it, right? I feel like maybe not like ecstatic or anything, but be content with winning those 10 rounds and taking 10 rounds on probably the best team in NECC.
Especially compared to Game 1. Game 1, literally nothing went right. So Game 2, they had dozens of moments to look back and go, oh my god, we have something we can build off here. Blossom might be... We might see some special things at him as an entry fragger this year, because his consistency with those blast packs against such a strong team, and even when they started to read those blast pack plays, he still found a way to do it from the defending side as well. So it's just the unexpectedness and him able to hit the timely showstoppers. A lot of good moments for St. Clair, but Carleton, the use of utility and how they team fought was just so strong.
Yeah, looking back, you're probably definitely going to want to see some work being made on Ascent, as it is just proving to be a problem for the Saints early on against Carleton here now, or it could be just really strong for Carleton. Yeah. Regardless, there is a couple things to look back and work on. They're obviously going to come back and look at this VOD and kind of see what they can do with it and, you know, better for the future. Regardless, with that being said, not a terrible fight here for St. Clair. A good little performance to put up against Carleton. They will go down 0-1 to start up NECC. However, they are going to be looking to bounce back next week. Carleton starting off 1-0, and they're just going to look to ride with that. But regardless, a fairly good game.
Yeah, and if you're St. Clair, this is a great test to start the season. It's like, hey, you took the best, what we're going to assume to be the best team's punch, and you actually counterpunch pretty solid there. They have a lot to build off of, say, especially 13-10, and there was a lot of moments where St. Clair could have easily run away with that game. Just Carleton just always able to just dig down and dig deep and find that perfect utility or that ulti they needed to just keep St. Clair just too far away.
Yeah, that being said, that will be wrapping us up here for this evening. But before we do go, we are going to give a little bit of a shout out here to our merchandise and to our sponsors. So with that being said, we actually have a giveaway running. I know I'm not really dripped out in all the Saints merch as I'm being said, but you are. You're walking billboard here right now. The giveaway will be on your screen. You guys can enter with channel points. It's 3,000 channel points for one entry. Your channel points will be in the bottom of the chat there. You guys earn those from chatting, from viewing, from subscribing, anything like that. Just being engaging with the stream will help out and get you those channel points. You guys can watch those, collect them, and you can enter once per broadcast. It'll be 3,000 channel points. The winner will be drawn at the end of the month, and you can pick one item of merchandise here from the Saints store. But if you cannot wait for the giveaway and you just want to buy your merch here right now, you can do so at acquire.ca/Saints. We got t-shirts, jackets, jerseys, crew necks, hoodies, flags, masks, hats, anything you could ask for, all on acquire.ca/Saints, all very comfortable and affordable. Once again, acquire.ca/Saints. You want to talk a little bit about our sponsors, Crunchyroll?
Oh yeah, Crunchyroll, brand new anime sponsor to St. Clair. Like I said, get a 14-day premium trial for free at crunchyroll.com/Saints. Love the new sponsor. I've been catching up on some Demon Slayer myself, so getting into the fit of things here, especially with the new sponsor. Just make sure you check them out, guys. Awesome service, basically the Netflix of anime. No more good things to be said about them. Just awesome sponsor.
Exactly, and thank you to our other sponsors as well, being Tim Hortons, Subway, the St. Clair SRC, and the St. Clair College Alumni Association, as well as the St. Clair College Zeckelman School of Business. And I believe we will be back on here tomorrow night with some Call of Duty action, competing in the CCL at 7:30 here, and that will be a good one. I know I'll be on the mic for that one, so come tune in, and we'll catch some more Call of Duty action. The Saints have been proving to be pretty well in the CCL. Let's see how they can continue moving forward. So that's 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Follow us on all of our socials to stay updated. Saints Gaming CA across all of them. And with that being said, that will be wrapping us up here for the evening. Any final words here, Daniel?
Had a super fun time up here for the first time. Unfortunately, not the result we're looking for, but man, St. Clair, I think the Valorant team in a really good spot going forward this year.
Yeah, we'll see how they do. But with that being said, we are going to wrap things up now. My name is Jackson the Pride Brown, joined alongside Daniel or Jobin. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Has this ever happened to you? You tune in to watch Saints Gaming compete at your favorite title, but you end up missing it. Scrolling through Twitter to find results is just such a chore, and it looks like there's no easy way to find out everything you've missed. Luckily, there's a solution. Hi, Millie Bays here, and I'd like to introduce you to St. Clair's Bird's Eye View, the #1 show to keep up with everything about Saints Gaming. Get weekly recaps, see great highlights, hear exclusive interviews with players and staff, and so much more. That's Bird's Eye View, available in podcast or video form at a website near you.